tired of all the uneducated noise you're getting from the droves of YOLO meme coin peddling douchebag gurus out there trying to use you as their exit liquidity? Would you rather learn a competent university level set of skills that will guide you in managing and investing for the rest of your life? Join us 3 days a week at Digital Investor. Develop your knowledge of game theory, cognitive bias, macroeconomics, monetary theory, investment theory, psychology of the crowds, and more. For more info on Digital Investor and how it can help you, reach out at nickblacknext.com.
Brandon! Honestly, couldn't be more excited than today. It's Wednesday. Did you see home sales numbers already?
You couldn't be more excited?
That it's a Wednesday. The last airdrop was absolute trash. What's that?
Buddy.
What?
Buddy. Did you see Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
not
did you
the
see
prequel yet.
Yeah, that comes out tomorrow.
Okay, not the second one, but the prequel comes out tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Are you going?
And yeah, not only that, I'm going to the prequel, which is
so today.
No, it's still tomorrow. It's like we get to see it, but we're gonna see it in an IMAX theater.
Oh, so you gotta see it 2 hours before everybody else does.
Yeah, in IMAX, which is the way the aliens intended it.
I heard
it's
that.
It's gonna be cool as hell.
Their first message to us was actually watching IMAX, and then they attacked.
Yep, and the people that were in the IMAX theater lived.
No, that's actually a true story. That is true. That was their first place where they realized you got to be quiet, so they turned the movie on mute.
Yes,
and they actually watched the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and they just watched it, and then everyone
turn subtitles on. Let's go.
That guy died. Yeah, that guy
definitely died. But the rest you got to watch it with subtitles. You were good.
Yes. So that'd be fun. Anyway, yeah. What are you excited about then?
It's Wednesday, man. I'm excited.
That's not a thing to be excited about.
I think the markets are taking a turn, which I am excited about. So I think that did you see that the home sales absolutely got crushed, right?
Oh, did they?
That's good for Bitcoin. They expected a 0.1% drop. I think it was like a 10% drop in home sales. Like to go from 0.1 expectations, or I don't know. I didn't look. I saw a little thing on the way here. I show up late for the show, you guys. Just so you guys know, I'm really late for the show usually, and it's because I'm trying to read too much crap. But really, that's just an excuse. I could show up on time. I could read earlier. We got the
all day, every day, all day.
I don't. I only read for 4 minutes before the show, and I learn everything I need to. So that's just how I regurgitate information. So did you see also that they fixed the Merkelizer over Hypercycle, so we're able to see our node tailing again? Everybody was distraught about that.
Merkelizer.
Like, oh yeah. So everybody should be able to see. Oh yeah, there it is. Baja Blast. So you said it. It's 11.3% for May down, which is, I know you guys are like, oh, that sucks, but that's good. That's good. That's good for us because that means they might cut interest rates sooner. And every time they cut interest rates, Bitcoin goes up. It's 100%. 100%.
So, yeah. And that bears discussion. A lot of people, because you hear two things. You hear us say interest rates don't mean anything. That's half true and half not true. It doesn't mean anything in the actual economy. For instance, manipulating interest rates themselves change nothing. It doesn't make the economy better when you raise them. It doesn't quell inflation. It doesn't do anything. What happens though, there's the psychological effect of people going, oh, they're cutting rates. And for those few people in the equity space or in the investment space, rate cuts in their mind are the same as stimulus, which is not true, but it doesn't matter because if enough people believe a thing, it's the thing. It's like the stock market version of what would dummies do. And when interest rates get cut, that looks like the free punch bowls. That looks like stimmies, even though it's not. It looks like that, and people behave as such. And again, you're dealing with a very small amount of people in the equity space with a very small amount of stocks that represent the system. So those are weird feedback loops. But now this is another thing that happens when the people in the money business that dictate what the yield curve actually looks like. They're the ones actually investing all the way out in the maturity curve, all the way into the 30 years and out. When they see the Fed manipulating the short-term rate, and they say, we think you're stupid. And so you see a flat or an inverted yield curve. Then what happens is other banks and financial institutions and funds and all that simply borrow short and lend long, which is the traditional kind of way you make money on the yield curve. They can no longer make money that way. It forces them to start taking bigger risks, being more stupid. And this exacerbates problems. So like if there's a problem, the problem is way more when people are taking way more risk, when before they would have just parked their money in government debt. We talked about yesterday pension funds. And now this is a big problem in pension funds is they've been forced first through the ZIRP policy, zero interest rate policy, that was like to seem near forever, and then into the Fed's recent weirdness. And when you have a flat or inverted yield curve, it forces these institutions that are supposed to be safe with your money to go out and take exorbitant risks and leverage risks. And they would do stuff like, okay, I'm a pension fund. I can't buy junk. I can't buy junk bonds, but junk bonds pay really good. But you know what I can do? I can invest in Brandon's company. His hedge fund does invest in junk bonds. So I'm just going to invest in Brandon's hedge fund, which is the same thing as investing in junk bonds. Only now I got to pay Brandon and I got to have the risk of junk bonds. But the people in my pension fund, they don't know that. They just see that I'm investing in Brandon's hedge fund. So it makes these funds that need to pay, that need a constant return of 7 to 8%. It makes them start taking big risks. And why the pension fund market is something I pegged yesterday just to think about. I didn't peg it. Pegging is different. It's something that I talked about yesterday is because pension funds and Social Security, which kind of would probably get destroyed together, they make up about 150 trillion in unfunded future liabilities. That's so much money. Brandon, that's so much money, right?
That's more than I have. That's more.
Have that. I don't even have half.
Oh, okay.
Help. Either can Elon. Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah. So when you think about these things, you can't really think about them in a vacuum. And you have to say, okay, cool. This is what the mathematical effects of a thing are. This is what the psychology effects of a thing are. And then this is what the secondary effects of a thing are. That's where you want to, for anybody that hasn't, go and listen to, it's on YouTube. You can read it, but I don't think you want to read it. Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt. Go listen to it. It's like 7 hours. It's not exciting. So you want to have some caffeine when you do it. But it's really good at talking about kind of the game theory behind simple economic situations and how they can spiral out of control, and also how they can go in directions that you wouldn't normally think. You're like, oh, this is the thing. Oh my God, that's the outcome. That's so weird. And then when you work it from reverse, you go, oh, well, of course that's the outcome. So yeah, I think everybody would do good. Did you listen to that, Brandon?
No, should I?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt. Okay, wait. Okay. Now let's switch gears. You were telling us that did you do a drop from a new thing and it didn't go so well, or what? Blast.
It was worse than expected. So everybody's been farming this drop. So what you do for this drop is you take ETH and you put it on the Blast. It's like if you were to put your ETH, just have it sit over on Optimism, right? Same thing. So you take your ETH and you store it over on Blast and whatever. You were going to store it on the ETH network anywhere.
Safe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not safe, so you don't tell anybody about it. But everybody's mad because it's a little worse than expected.
Oh no! What do you say? A little worse than expected? What say you? What do you mean?
it's about 75% worse than people expected.
Is it that they didn't give you as many tokens as you thought you were going to get, or is it that it's just not worth that much?
Yeah, it's just not worth as much as people thought it was going to be. I think you got the amount of tokens that you were supposed to get, but it's not worth as much as you thought it was going to be.
Is it because people are dumping because we live in a meme culture of spammy bullshit?
Yes, any airdrop people are going to dump, but
Of course.
I mean, even the initial, it didn't go up as high as they thought it was going to. So people are actually holding, which is like weird, but it hasn't dumped real hard from its like TG. It was like an hour ago, I think. I don't know. I was at the gym. Everybody was just messaging me. They're like, "Hey, it's worse than we thought." Anyway, so I don't know. But it's free money, so it doesn't matter to me.
Did you put a lot in this one, or was it kind of a?
No, I mean I put ETH over there. Just any of my ETH that I had sitting, I put over there. Yeah.
So all of it.
So most of it, yeah.
So when I say did you should have said yes 100%.
Yes, 80%. Okay, chill out. But it's like, it was just you're gonna have it sit on ETH, and it was better staking over there, so I staked it over there.
What do they offer for staking over there?
It was 8.6% for the last
ETH?
4 months. Yeah.
That seems egregious. Matter of fact, that almost seems like how can they do that and not go bankrupt?
That's what I worry about. That's why I don't tell anybody about this stuff. It's like gambling, right? That's what
it is
said.
absolutely. I mean, if they said 4.5%, I'd be like, okay, maybe a little marketing.
It's down today to 7.8%. So
I know, but where do they get that? Where do they get those extra points?
All the dApps on Blast are like gambling dApps, right? So like they're like they make quite a bit of money on the gambling, I think.
Oh man, that sounds dangerous. That sounds like a thing that will just be 404 gateway error one day.
Yeah, one day you'll wake up and it's just like
that's 404,
and you're like, hey, well, there goes all your ETH.
I lost 6, almost 7 Bitcoin. Remember Cryptopia?
Yeah. I think I remember.
I'm still waiting
talking about this.
I mean, technically, I should get it at some point. I'm still waiting. Still waiting.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, but that was when Bitcoin. Let me see. Bitcoin was about 14,000. Yeah. 15K. I'd still take it.
Yes.
But I think they pulled one of those scams where they're going to give people the money they lost. They're like, oh, well, we don't have the coins, but we're going to give you back the financial amount that you lost at that moment.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
But I think that I may have talked to a tax person. Maybe that's something I don't know. It doesn't seem like you ever get, when you take losses like that, it doesn't seem like anybody ever hooks you up.
Yeah, the reason I don't talk, I mean, we don't mention these kind of things is I don't think they're very safe and, like whatever.
But if you woke up with a 404 gateway error and there was no more Ethereum, that Ethereum was gone. You'd be able to live.
Yeah, it's not like I don't have enough. Like I'm definitely diversified in my risks. That's for sure.
It would be what 4 or 5% of your portfolio. It wouldn't be all.
Yeah, I definitely. Like you say, all the ETH. I put some over there, but like really not a lot compared to what everybody else has for sure. But there's 1.5 million users on this chain and over 100, like I think it was 1 million wallets that locked ETH up. So I figured it was like safe-ish.
Yeah. Or they just like, we're out later.
Or else 1 million wallets with $4 billion of TVL locked up was going to get rugged. So that would be, I think that would be investigated.
James is yelling about something again.
I'm actually pretty pissed at that one, actually. That's pretty lame because what happened with James is he complained, and I'm actually really pissed. So this is going to get out of control.
Oh, snap. Hold on. Let me give you some stage.
What happened with James is he complained about not being able to pull his fetch off of the phone app, Cosmos Station phone app, and get it over to Kraken. And so
it takes 2 steps.
Right. And so I made that fetch video. You remember that fetch video I made? It was like very similar, right?
Yeah.
And so what happened was James is like, no, I need an exact fetch video from the phone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work, because it takes a lot of time to edit and everything and make a phone video or whatever, because you have to like screen record your phone. And even though it's the exact same process, I'm like, James, go watch the fetch video. It's exactly the same. And he messaged me back and forth. So we've been emailing back and forth. And he like got mad at me and stuff. And so finally I felt guilty, right? And so what I did was I personalized and made a phone video just for James. Okay. I made a video just for James and I haven't sent it to anybody else. So 9 days ago, I sent this video to him and I said, I made a video for you. And it's explicitly detailed step by step from the phone app, how to send from your phone app over to Kraken, right? And so now he doesn't respond to my email. He has the audacity to come on here and say, thanks to my friend Amy for helping doing it. Like, whatever. Well, absolute BS.
No, he never got the video. He never got it.
Well, let me share my screen. I'll show you the phone conversations because I'm
no, certainly he never got it.
Yeah, certainly he never responded to the same.
But really,
email.
And let me jump in here too for a second. If you ask us,
I spent 3 hours on this video just for James, but that's fine. That's fine. I sent it 9 days ago on June 17th at 1:02 p.m. my time, so that'd be Eastern. That would be 3:02 p.m. I can guarantee he got the video because it's in the same email chain that we were going back and forth on that he was yelling at me.
To be fair, there's a couple things we can take. This is a teachable moment. One,
careful, I'm lit. I'm lit.
This is a teachable moment. The first teachable moment is this one is that James, if you can't figure out that Cosmo Station from the video that he already made, you don't get a fucking personal video. Like, get the fuck out of here. Who do you think you are? I wouldn't send one to my mom. If she's like, dude, I'm like, Brandon already did one, Mom. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not doing another one. Watch the fucking video. So to James, I would say politely, watch the fucking video. If that's not enough, then ask some questions and we'll talk you through it. Matter of fact, I did it on my phone on one of the shows we did last week or a couple weeks ago. I did it. So, okay, that's one thing. So anyway, watch the trucking video. That's because you have kids. But okay. 2, Brandon, buddy.
Yeah. Oh,
you already made the first video. You already made the first video.
Look how this is 9 days ago. I sent it to James. Look at this. I'm not going to show his email.
But what I'm saying is it's kind of on you because I should have just watched the trucking video. Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, I just feel like I made whatever. I'm just a little bit lit.
It is so simple.
This video's good. The problem is I highly edited this video too. It's really good. I did the phone app, and the problem is I had to block out a lot of money amounts too. But
okay,
I
James
shared the anyway.
This is the third teach. The third teachable moment is James. You have to take off caps lock. Enough is enough.
Hold on.
Enough is enough.
I think we're done here. I'm not going to go any further because I'm good. I'm sorry, James, if I didn't do enough for you. I feel bad, but
I don't feel bad. I think if you can't watch the video and take your tokens from Cosmo Station, which is you click the button to release the tokens from staking, that your reward, claim your reward, and then send to a wallet. If you can't claim and then send, 2 steps. Claim, send. If you can't nail those, get out of crypto.
Whatever.
And I'm not saying this isn't just a James thing. This isn't anyone thing. If these steps are too hard, why are you doing them? It means that you're over your skis. You're in uncomfortable territory, and you should not be investing currency units in crypto. You're not ready. So maybe these kinds of moments, either you would grow from them and say, I got to go learn some basics, or maybe I need to sell my shit because I'm in the wrong space. At a certain point, not everything's for everyone. Crypto's not for everyone. I hope this bothers some people. I hope a few of you are offended. Fuck you. Take a fucking hike. If this offends you, you don't need to be spending your currency units in crypto investing because it's the wrong place. You've been in crypto for years. Bullshit. You may have been invested for years, but you haven't been in crypto for more than 15 fucking minutes if you can't claim a reward and send it to a wallet. This is basic Web3. And if you guys can't do this, you can't do this. Like, sorry, but not really at all sorry. You guys are going to take moments of your life, trade them for currency units, and fuck them off in crypto because you don't know how to push a fucking button? You guys got to wake up, man. Anyway, that's it.
We're good. We're all good.
I didn't really have a rant because the market's kind of. So I was like, I could turn that into one.
Everybody's right. Let's go behind the wall. Let's talk about what's going on in the market.
Oh snap!
I don't want to like. Anyway, we're good. We're good.
Did you see? Did you see? Fetch. They started the marketing monster apparently.
I haven't watched Fetch at all in the last few days.
Oh, it's up. It was like $1.80 this morning.
Really? I've been no. Let's go look at it. Let's go talk about it. I'm excited. I haven't seen this stuff. I've been so busy making personalized videos.
I know. I don't do hourly anymore, but Brandon does, and it's $500 an hour. If you want to take his time, it's $500 an hour.
I'm pretty good at what I do. So yeah, it's like, this sucks. Anyway, okay. I feel guilty, but
Andy nails it. Let's fetching go. That's like the O that trails off. All right.
Yes. Let's make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have any final. Okay.
Wait, so this isn't true. This isn't. We'll talk about this. This is
one.
True.
Yeah, there is no ASI token yet. So it can't be true.
That's not the only thing that's up right now either. We're gonna talk about some other stuff.
No.
Let's rock and roll. Holy cow!
Oh
really excited.
Ish is about to get real, I think. Okay, I gotta press the cool button.
We're going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.
Man, I got on Pop One last night, Brennan, and I found the lady that kicked me out of that room again.
Same, the one that kicked